Welcome back. This is going to be just a little supplemental video to the floor trader pivots. There's a couple of things I didn't mention that have been recently added to the floor trader pivots indicator, and that is what we call the Globex high and low and the all sessions high and low. If you're not familiar with the term, Globex is essentially the after hours market on the CME for the S&P 500, and really for all the futures as well, but specifically, we're talking about the Globex for the S&P 500. And as you can see with the new day start, it starts to track the highest high and the lowest low. And so as you can see, it makes a low there, and that is the low for some time. So it just keeps that record, and that's the solid gold line. And I just chose gold for because it started with a G, and so did Globex, so kind of like yellow with yesterday. And as the market is going up, it keeps track of this Globex high. So this was the high for some period of time until it started to make new highs, right? And then the new high here, etc. Now, the Globex low and Globex high, the reason we put those in there is because they will be something of a support and resistance point as well. They're not as strong as yesterday's close, yesterday's high and low, but you do find that they will be useful if you just kind of keep an eye on where they're at. And so that goes on. The time for those is from when the market reopens until the U.S. Open. So as we can see, if we come over here to the U.S. Open, right? So it makes a new high, but it doesn't keep incrementing the Globex high because the Globex time period is over. So this is the last high during the Globex time period, and so after that, when we have the market open. Now if we make a high that's higher than the Globex high, then we start to track yet a different one, and this we call the all sessions high, the little white dashed. So now all through the day, as it makes a higher high, we're going to get a new dashed line, so we can have that visible on our chart so that we know what's going on there. We just kind of keep track of it. And when we typically don't want to take a trade that's too close to the day's high, because as you can see, so it can act as resistance, and so we typically do not take breakout trades. This would be a breakout trade as well into the high as well. Now today was a pretty strong day. As you can see, we're above R1. And so it continued to go, but so typically we don't like to do that. So let me just scoot over to the end of the day so I can show you that the all sessions high is, we're going to get its level printed out for us in real time all day long, as well as the Globex high. And if we were to look at the bigger picture in the scale, if we kind of draw this up, then we'll see the other ones on the other side as well. So we never made a different all sessions low compared to the Globex low. So that's the only thing that's going to print. So you won't see an all sessions it'll be all sessions L, but we won't see an all sessions low if it's the same as the Globex low. Otherwise, they'd just be printing on top of each other, and it would be difficult to read. So that's just a little supplement to the floor trader pivots, that they'll be able to understand what those are and how they appear on your chart. All right, that's all for this one.